Today's a special day. Today, inventory came in. Inventory I've been waiting on for a very long time. What we have here are the La Train Seafarer. Let's take a look at them a little bit closer and enjoy some Wellers real quick. So as you can see, these are the new La Train Seafarer watches. They come with a gold and blue dial and bezel option. They have the option of a Jubilee band or an Oyster band. On the website, I can't call them that because of copyright, so just be forewarned. They have the option of a black bezel and a white dial. all red, just more like a crimson. Looks really good. All black and all blue. So what makes these so special? Well, a few things. First one is when you pick it up, you can feel it. But if you look at our dial, we took the concept of the wave dial and we added a compass rose to it. So in the lighting, you'll be able to see more of that texture come through. We also added, obviously, a screw down crown because this is a dive watch. Bezel 120 click unidirectional. Has really bright lume on it, which I'll show you in another video because we gotta get these have been in a box, so we wanna make sure we charge them. It has the Miyota 9015 automatic movement. We chose this because we have not had a lot of good luck with the NH35 over the last year, quality-wise and just accuracy-wise. And so we wanted to move it up, market a bit, and offer the 9015. The 9015 gave us some really good advantages, like how thin this is. I haven't measured this yet, but it's supposed to be less than 11 millimeters thick, which is insane for a dive watch. And the band and the weight on this still feels very high quality. It's not too loose. It's very nice. Plus, we have plenty of extra links here so that you need to resize it to your wrist, you can. We have our first ever clasp with a, doing this with one hand, with a button micro adjust. Let me get in there. So you hit that button and it will adjust the micro adjustment of the watch. So here, let me show you. One-handed. Hit that right there and it will allow you to move the watch out. Can't do this with one hand, unfortunately. Sorry. It does work. I was testing it earlier. But obviously a middle clasp, that's a word I struggle with. But yeah, this is by far the best dive watch we've ever done. Hands down, no competition. Owners of our previous models of Seafarer love them. They're great watches. This is just in a different league, to be completely honest with you. So here you can see some of that dial again, the dial treatment. And you can notice everything is raised. We have gold all around where it needs to be, but not too much. And the Jubilee band. Here is the red on red, which I think this is my wife's favorite. She was telling me. This one really popped when we took it out of the box. But then you have the Oyster style, the polished center links. You also have the Miyota right through the back. Same width, same clasp. Look at that. And of course, we have the black on black, which I really enjoy black on black watches. What do you think? We wanted to have some, one of the things I like about black dials is trying to bring color to them. And so for this one, we went with just a red highlight of Seafarer on the dial. But you can also see the waves and the compass rose cut in there. So that, once again, just provide some depth to the dial, and it's not like your everyday diver, which is just like a matte or, a piano black. This actually has a bit of a story to tell to it, right? I personally, from sales perspective, the black dial and the black bezel always does the best. We'll see if this generation is different because this is really compelling. That red has gotten a lot of positive feedback. And in here is your blue on blue, which is really cool. The styling of these is kind of like some of your older Seamasters from Omega. It's got some Tudor influence to it, but it also has some tag. Just trying to do our own thing, but obviously with dive watches, you have to go with, what people love. And I think that the combination of that with the feature set and the look and feel of this, because this is a really, guys, I can't make a better diver. I'll probably eat my words 2 years from now, but for now, I don't think we could do much better than this. From a quality standpoint, the finishing, the brush finishes are just really good. Obviously it has the La Train clasp, which is etched and really nice. There's no sharp edges here. The button works really well. Very nice feel to that button. And to give you an idea, when I'm making watches, here's our Heritage Racer Noir. When I'm making watches, guys, especially dive watches, what I try to do in terms of value and build quality is I try to base it off of this. This to me is a very well-made watch. We can disagree about, better versions or, other manufacturers. But to me, if you're basing things off of this as your quality standard, you're doing pretty good. I think that that's something that we can all hold true, regardless of our preferences for, Rolex or some other brands versus Omega. But I look at this, I feel this, I see this, and guys, this is this is by far our best work ever. So these are live on the website right now. We have, as you can see, plenty of them in stock. Here's what the boxes look like. This one's a little torn up, so we're not going to sell this one. But when you open the box, you're going to get a rubber band and a NATO band. The rubber band is going to come with quick release pins, so you'll be able to change that out. The stainless steel bands are also quick release. You might have seen that when I showed the back of the watch. Here, let me show you. Yeah, so you can see there's also quick release. So it's going to be very adaptable to whatever situation you're in. And I think you guys are going to love them. I really do. This is La Train at its best. I think between these watches and the Heritage Racers that we're going to be expanding with more colors, by the way, you guys, we're just trying to bring the best value for the money. And I think that these really do it. So head over to the website, get your orders in. We have a huge storm rolling into North Carolina, so I don't expect these to get shipped out until next week. But if you want to get one before they're gone, you know where to go. Thank you so much. If you like this, comment below. If you have thoughts about which one is your favorite, comment below. And if you've watched this far, sincerely, thank you. I know it's a long form video and those don't tend to do well, but I really appreciate each and every one of you that stuck around. So until next time, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Thank you.